be trouble for you.
Trouble for me?
We've had a call from his house about someone trying to enter and film it. Are you security here?
So if you get your car broken into, just come to a migrant hotel and then the police will come and you can tell them about it.
That's fine, but we've spoken to the manager.
Yeah, but you haven't spoken to us yet.
Okay.
You haven't spoken to us yet.
Me. What
Yeah, but I don't understand why there's this attitude. So we're out on our travels today and we thought we'd pop by the Cresta Court Altrincham on the way. You're probably aware of the situation here, and despite the ongoing use of the hotels, locals have been doing some great work protesting against this and making their voices heard. So yeah, shout out to them, especially as they sacrifice their time off every weekend. We did chat to the locals about the illegals pushing lad in here now, so you just get an idea.
So are you told by the locals, by the council, not to serve them?
No, we've not been said anything. So basically, like, if we phone the police and they were causing trouble, they wouldn't do anything anyway. You've had one guy who was a bit of trouble, who just basically said if you carry on, we're not serving you. We've been told before, they've been kicking off with people who can pass, taking pictures of young girls.
How can you afford to fucking drink? You're meant to get £7 a week while you're living in an hotel.
£50 a week for all dinner.
Yeah. You know what, that is to stop us from running off. It's a thing. They did it before. They said, right, I went into an hotel, it said get paid twice a day, and they give them a £5 every twice a day.
Because they got to check in.
To stay, yeah,
to not
run away.
Out on our travels today again. Thought we'd pop by the Cresta Court, good old. And the lady in the pub, running the pub, was saying that they've been coming from the hotel to the pub to buy drinks and demanding more vodka and stuff while they're in their get-up. So they've been causing a bit of nuisance, as usual. When we pulled up, there was a police van leaving, so I don't think that'll be to do with this. Makes you wonder what's going on. But she wasn't surprised when we told her that there was a police van, so.
That's it.
So they're all scattered about a bit. One had a car. Got one doing a runner, so they obviously know. Let's see how hot they'll be on security.
Yeah. Good hit? Oh, okay.
You alright, guys? Hiya, you alright?
Excuse me. Hey.
You okay?
Excuse me.
You alright?
Who you are? Video. Who's you? Excuse me. Who are you?
Just
Control room. There is a YouTuber outside. Please wait for a while. Okay?
Yeah, don't worry. We're not going to barge in, don't worry. We're not gonna barge in.
I will call police. I will call police. Stop this camera.
So we're not barging our way in.
Please go outside. Okay? Please go outside.
So we're not allowed in the hotel.
Okay, that's fine.
I will call to police. Please. It's a private.
They know, we just saw them, so we told them we're coming.
Please.
So they
please
know.
go outside. I'm just giving you respect.
Yeah.
We're just
Request as well. Please go outside.
Yeah, we're just
As long as you
gonna do
keep
a
calm, it will go smoothly. We're just doing a quick report, that's all it
Yes,
is.
ma'am. I call you later. Please. YouTuber
Yeah.
outside. Okay?
No, this is Twitch, but we do Twitch here.
Yes. Ma'am, I give call to my. Please wait for a while. Ma'am, are you not going outside?
I'm just going to do a report on this hotel and then I will leave. Okay? So am I, as a member of the public, am I not allowed in this hotel? Even though I'm.
Yes, please.
Even though we're taxpayers and we pay for this.
Excuse me. It's a private property. You cannot make videos here. Please go outside. I'm just telling you this request to you.
Excuse
Please
me.
go outside.
Yeah,
okay?
Can you
we respect it, don't worry.
Can you tell me?
Come on.
I know.
Can you tell me why the residents of this hotel
It's just simple
are
questions,
taking
it's all right.
photographs?
Why are you
of
creating a
children
problem?
in
It
the
would be
park?
trouble for you. If
Trouble
you
for
will
me?
not- Yes,
No, they
please.
won't.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it
no.
would be trouble.
We
for
spoke
you.
to somebody at the pub near here, and she said she had some concerns about some of the residents going to the pub. So we just came to ask them. Just came to ask some questions. That's all. But don't worry, we won't be in trouble because we're always
Excuse
peaceful.
me?
So
What's going on, fella?
I think giving up.
I think it's a bit.
Free room. Free room?
He said
I am
we
just
could
going
be in
to
trouble.
call police, okay? I'm
if we
just
stay
going
out.
to call the
And you order me
police.
lunch, but
I'm going to call police now.
Do you use the same security on the
I'm just going to-
So we're not coming in
now.
though. We're just standing here. So you
Okay,
don't.
I'm just giving you last warning.
But you don't need to call the police, do you?
What's warning?
It's
You warning me?
Sir, please, it's a private property. You cannot make videos.
Taxpayer pays for it. We're paying for them to stay in it, mate. So as a public, we have a right to know what's going
Excuse
on.
me, would you like to
Is
come
there
and
any
speak to us,
terrorists in
sir?
here?
Would you like to come and speak to reporters?
Would you talk out here if you
You're a
can?
waste man.
Please, come,
you talk
come
out?
outside. I tell you,
How many terrorists
please
in
come
here?
outside, okay? I tell you, please.
Oh, it's tell us outside.
Yeah, when you go outside, when you will go outside, I will tell you. Please, I will tell you. Come outside. Come with me outside, okay?
Give me a ploughman's. I want a ploughman's lunch on the house.
That's not a
Blow me
fiver.
your hair, bud. It's not a flipping L'Oreal advert. Fuck. Your radio through
Body
the
worn.
place. You know you got a caller.
Video in operation, Securitas. But we're not
How
allowed.
many
We're not allowed
terrorists you
to
got in this hotel?
record for our security when we just ask some questions.
How many terrorists are you residing in this hotel? I didn't know there was a war in Vietnam.
Please.
Whoa, don't touch me.
I'm not touching you. Please.
So is there any reason apart from
Please
it
call
being
police.
private that we can't go?
Yeah.
So apart from
Yeah,
it being
please come outside.
listen,
I'm just-
apart from it being private, what are the reason why can't we come in?
When
here?
you will go outside,
Yeah.
then I will speak.
So but
Okay.
what I'm saying is I know you say it's
I'm
private,
just
we can't come in, but what are the reason? What are the
When
reason
That's
can't we
what
come in?
security company you work for. You're not supposed to cover that up. It
You
breaks our
purpose.
laws.
We need to know that it's
Cover
proper
your
security.
SA
So.
badge up.
You cannot touch. You cannot touch it, okay? You cannot touch.
You need to show your badge to prove that you're
This is my
security.
badge.
Yeah, we'll
This is
turn
my
it
badge.
round.
Yeah, but you cannot.
Actually, it
That
looks
could
like
be
something
your
Transformers.
I
brothers.
cannot display you.
Like Transformers.
That could be your brother's badge. How do I know that's you? I can't see it. Look, this guy here has got his. Thank you, well done for doing your job properly by wearing your SA badge.
You can't speak English. But there's no war in Vietnam, remember that?
What are they fleeing? What have they said they're fleeing from Vietnam?
Now you're talking, yeah? How many terrorists from Iran are in here?
He won't talk.
How many terrorists from Iran are in here? Hello? I thought you was going to talk to me. I believe I
So you said you're
can
going to talk. So you know when you lie to us, that's why we want to come in.
I
We need to see for ourselves because we don't believe
if-
you.
You said come outside and you'll talk.
So if you lie to us, we'll lie to you, and then we'll come in then. So you're all the same, aren't you? Really? Scum of the earth.
How come you're so freaked out, bud?
Hey, it's like that game, isn't it?
Okay.
It's like that game. You know, you got to press the light. Like that.
Please leave this area.
Please stop lying. You said you were going to answer questions, and now you're not. So we're not going to take your word for it if you're lying. So if you get your car broken into, just come to a migrant hotel, and then the police will come and you can tell them about it. That's the best way, isn't it?
In that hotel.
So yeah, more waste of police time. And all we want is a bit of transparency and some questions. because we're concerned, as all the locals in the pub. So
We're just here reporting.
you're all right.
What's happened?
Nothing.
We've had a call from his house about someone trying to enter and film inside.
No. So we just we've just.
Are you security here?
No.
That's
She said, what's happened to me?
But you can hear my side if you want. You can hear my side if you want.
That was hilarious.
But there's the response that you get.
Let's have a conversation inside.
You just wait here.
You can still listen to me even though I'm not with them. Oh, she's, how hilarious is that? The story
It is.
His hotel, right, is housing asylum seekers. So that means the council has to change the planning permission for this car park. It's got public accessible car park where we've every right to do this car park.
This is a private property inside.
No one's even asked us to leave, just told us
This is
to
a private
stay
property,
there.
you're not allowed inside.
Stay outside here and we'll have a conversation with you after.
£8 million a day. We're paying for this.
Go get his everything.
Did you hear that woman?
Yeah.
I don't care, do one.
Yeah. She sounded
Yeah.
local as well, but
Yeah.
people won't be happy with
That's
that.
that's the attitude.
Very nice lady. So just do one.
She waited till the police turned up.
Thanks for the answers anyway, mate.
Well, why did you
Even though you didn't give them.
police to get me out quick?
I told you, I was telling you that leave this area.
Are we invading?
But you know,
Why is a man with a camera a threat? Tell me that.
it's easy if we just come in there, have a conversation with you, and then we go. But when you just say no, it makes us more suspicious. So
I cannot give you any answer.
you can give us some basics, can't you? Like, what time is it?
Is it dinner time yet? I'm coming here for my meal.
Guys,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware, but this is actually private property beyond that wall, so you
I
have
don't
to...
know if you're aware, but there's
You're fine
300
to,
undocumented males that
you're
have
fine
broken
to
into
stay,
the country.
But you have to move beyond the wall because it's private property beyond that wall.
Okay.
Okay, we've spoken to the manager and that's what he said. So if you
So
can
do you
film,
believe
you
the
can continue
manager?
to film, but if you'd move beyond the wall.
Do you believe the manager then? Because I can tell you now this car park.
But he
Yeah.
knows the distinction
The
between what's
council-
private and what's
He
not.
don't. He just wants us off his property.
Where are you from, guys?
Usually the police understand that we're allowed to film outside these places. We don't have to be on the path.
We go to many hotels and many hotel car parks. We can't be moved
That's
out of
fine,
the
but
car
we've
parks.
spoken to the manager.
Yeah, but you haven't spoken to us yet.
There's no
Okay.
damage.
You haven't
Okay,
spoken
then
to us
speak
yet.
to me. What-
Yeah,
what
but I
is
don't
it?
understand why there's this attitude, because we've just come
They've
here
said you-
peacefully.
they've said- well,
Yeah,
that's
but
not what
what you're
we've
supposed to
been
do is
told, is
listen
it?
to both sides, because that's
Yeah.
what we've had with other police officers, and it's been fine. So we just came here, this was accessible.
Right, ladies.
So we walked in and just said, are we able to just have a conversation with anybody about what's going on here and the concerns? Because we spoke to a lady over there that's local about them,
She's NHS.
about the residents.
You know when you can't get a doctor?
So the reason we've responded is because we've been told that we've had a bunch of aggressive people trying to come in and
Aggressive?
film. That's why we've responded,
Yeah.
and that's why we've obviously come and spoken to them.
But
That's
this
why.
is, surely you should be used to this by now, is the fact that they say those things
They
to set us
gaslight.
up.
They gaslight.
come down here and have a conversation with you?
Do you think we're aggressive?
I respect there's a lot of people that do this sort of thing,
Obviously, we can just go over all that.
so I can't really have a say.
Currently,
So.
if you stay here, you'll be committing the offence of aggravated trespass. This is private. This car park as well is private. It belongs to the
What's the
hotel.
plan? Right, when
We were doing a
when this has
report and
changed to
leaving would have been
my
5
hotel-
minutes.
When it's
Literally.
changed to
Right,
my
in that case,
hotel-
can we do this a really civil way? And can I just ask you both to please move to the other side of the wall?
But can I just ask one question?
Of course
As a
you can.
Where have you got
reporter
that
who
drink
doesn't
from?
often have to use yourself, the police, for
Are you
anything.
guys together?
It's a free lunch in
How
there. They're
come
bringing me a
you came
ploughman
Are you
here
with
within
him?
5
Yeah.
minutes with
They're bringing me a
lights
ploughman
flashing?
down.
I'll be honest, we were on the way back
Come here
to
for what?
Altrincham
Free lunch?
station and we were
We paid
literally
for
on
it, so
Stockport
what do I want for dinner?
Road, just ran.
I can't afford a pub.
And we just we happened to be
So what did he say to
You
you
smell really
to make
strong,
you
Catherine.
come so fast round there
Yeah.
when we were just
are.
filming here? We were not
Are you with
aggressive.
me?
We were not aggressive or anything.
Oh, that changed. The conversation's changed. Now I think I can.
Yeah, your colleague, when she realised that I wasn't with the security, it was almost
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
it was almost as if it doesn't matter what I say because I'm not with them. So it seems like, as usual, you've gone in there one-sided. You've not established what's going on here. We haven't been
That's what we're doing
civil.
now.
You've entertained somebody saying we're aggressive without establishing whether we have or not. We're recording to sort of back that up that we
Yeah,
haven't been
absolutely fine.
aggressive.
No, I'm going as well.
So they panic and then make the call, and then that's just what it is.
Well,
It's not
to
true.
be fair to them, we do have a lot of issues here, so I
Yeah.
can understand why they call
Yeah.
concern.
But surely you should like establish that before. It seems
that-
like,
and
especially
that-
with your colleague, it's like I've made the decision that he's this type of person, so I don't care. I'm going to go and listen to them.
Right, well, let's go again, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll first ask is, can we have this conversation on the other side of that wall? Because either way, this incident is
Yeah.
going to end up of us not staying here. So let's go now and just make it easy, okay? Right.
I just find it just extraordinary.
Come on, we'll literally go over there through that gap and then we'll have a discussion. If you want discussion, we can have a discussion.
I don't see what difference it makes because we're not going to go back in there. So
Because
what's
you
the
can't
worry?
say here, this is aggravated trespass at this point because you're preventing.
But how is it aggravated?
Because by you filming them and interrupting with their.
But we're not
daily
filming them
lawful
now, and you're
activities.
just entertaining the fact they've said it's
Well, it's-
aggressive,
okay,
and it's been anything but that.
No, I'm not saying it's been aggressive.
You've just said aggravated trespass.
That doesn't mean
Mate,
aggressive.
you're saying we're trespassing when the reality there are 300 illegal immigrants that have broken into the country.
You
You're moving
completely
us on.
Listen, we're not touching that side of it because we
you don't.
remain impartial to that.
Yeah.
You and I
Above
both
your
do
pay
that, okay,
grade.
don't we?
You're not allowed to have an opinion, are you?
We're allowed to have an opinion,
How many
but
terrorists could be in there?
it's not for me to answer, is it?
Hotels are being raided across the
All
country.
in this
Guys, can
area.
we please move to the
Well,
other side
yeah.
of the wall? Come on.
Yeah, then it's quite frightening for us as public.
I understand
you know.
that. Sir,
No, but you
you as
don't,
well.
guys.
We don't have to
you
have a chat though,
don't.
that's the thing, we're not detained.
Right, we'll go. You need to go on the other side of the wall.
Absolutely not interested. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, why people get pissed off with the police. You obviously saw earlier the change in attitude when she realised I wasn't security from the hotel. It's all one-sided. They're not interested. And this is part of the problem. Maybe if they listen to, you know, the lady in the pub about her concerns, but they're not interested. All they want to do is support the people that are against us. Traitors.
Do you still want to have a conversation?
About what? You don't even want to talk about what's going on. You said
feel
you're not
like-
going down that road.
I feel like we've established the angle.
We're not talking about the
that we take.
political side of things because we can't. We're impartial. We've come
Yeah.
purely to respond to an
But when you
incident.
go home and take that uniform off, do you not have really think about what's going on in the country? I mean, you just looked at the floor then, so it tells me you probably don't.
Obviously, we're human beings, aren't we? At the end of the day, outside of work,
In work, you're a bit more like robots.
we're not robots.
You
As
can't
such,
have
we're
an opinion,
impartial.
can you?
You're right, you're not
It's
allowed to
just part of the.
can't
It's
talk-
part of the.
you can't go down that route.
It's
and
part of
talk
the code
about-
of ethics.
Yeah.
It's just what we go by. It's
How are open borders working for us so far?
we have nothing to do with borders. Nothing. That will be border force. That'll be completely separate matter.
Border fast.
I am happy to have a conversation about the incident that's just taken place. However,
Nothing's taken
okay,
place.
fine. Right, we'll just leave it at that then. Unless you guys have any questions to me, we're going to be going now. I will say that if you go back on the premises, you'll be disrupting them from engaging in the lawful activities.
Disrupting
that they're entitled
who
to.
are we disrupting?
People in the hotel.
The illegal immigrants.
The only people
I'm not saying they're illegal.
The only people that were there that were so-called disturbed were ones that were happy to talk to us, and they were smiling and they were fine. So there's no issue. But when they ring up and say, yeah.
And this is why I've come over here to have a conversation with you to get your side of things.
But the issue is, it's like when you turn up, talk to them first. Let's establish what's going on because they're obviously chatting shit.
they've called
It's like
us,
there's
you
an
see.
assumption as to what we're doing.
When we go to an incident, we usually speak to the informant
Yeah.
first because they can give us the most information that correlates to the call. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just whatever.
So are you
Waste
saying
of
that
time,
there's
yeah.
actually illegal and legal immigrants?
No, I'm not
in
saying.
the same
I'm not saying there's
hotel?
either. I don't know. I don't know.
Not interested. Wasted enough breath on
It
them.
was funny, mate, that first point where she thought you were security. That
When
was
she comes up.
hilarious.